Our gospel text for today is from the last part of chapter 15 and the first part of chapter 16. We read, therefore, from chapter 15 verse 26 till chapter 16 verse 4. And in these verses, Jesus introduces the advocate. The advocate is another name for the Holy Spirit, is another name for the Paraclete, is another name for counselor and helper. The word Paraclete, which comes from the Greek parakletos, means someone who is called near at the time of trial to defend the person who has been accused. And Jesus speaks about this Paraclete whom Jesus will send from the Father. And the Paraclete will be the Paraclete of truth, the Spirit of truth who will witness to what Jesus has said and who will continue the work of the kingdom which Jesus began. This Spirit, because it issues from the Father and from Jesus, will be the witness in action to what Jesus has indeed said. And that is why Jesus has told his disciples that he is not going to leave them orphaned. He is not going to leave them alone. Even though he has got to ascend to the Father, he will ensure that his presence continues to be with the disciples through this advocate whom Jesus will send. The advocate, the Holy Spirit, is unobtrusive. We are not even aware that the Spirit is among us. Like the wind which blows, we are aware of the feel of the wind on our face, but we cannot see the wind, we cannot see the breeze, we can only feel the presence. There are times in our lives when we feel that God is absent. There are times in our lives when we have our own agonies in the garden and we turn to the Lord and ask where the Lord is. The gospel text of today is telling us that the Spirit, the Parakletos, is very much by our side. Even at those times when we cannot see the Spirit as clearly as we would like, we must, if we open our hearts, feel the presence of the Spirit, because the Spirit is a promise made by the Lord, and the Lord is always faithful to his promises. When you are confused, may the Spirit be your clarity. When there are questions in your mind, may the Spirit be the answer.